All right, and hello. We are back with what the? Where's your bubble? That was a little tune, not the tune. It was a tune. It was a cute little. It's a cute little setup. Hold up,
Where
because
am I?
right, where's the bubble? Where's the
No.
bubble? Um, actually, you know what? I had multiple bubbles, but hey, Raiden, hey, Colbert, hey, Luana. I don't know why I said your name so stressed. I think it's because I read The White Deer, but I'm like, I know who that is. Um, this is not you. That one's for sure. Um, that's not you. Did I have this somewhere? Did I put this somewhere?
I don't know.
I thought I had this like. Okay, so there's that bubble. You know what? Hold on. Let's see. Uh, reactive. Period. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna eat every time. So there we go. Found something. Found something that'll work.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. What is it?
Well, no, because uh, it's just it's not actually quite
Oh.
what I was thinking.
Now I'm scared.
Well, no, it's just see, and it just doesn't fit. It just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Um,
Oh, I see the problem. Uh-huh.
it's hey, what is this character's name again? Is that Flora?
Yeah, it's Flora.
Okay, period. Hey, hey, Flora, that's so crazy. God damn it! I literally had a circle for you, and I don't know where it is.
Oh.
It's this one. It's that one. That one's me. That one's Kyle. This one's Tessa. Where is yours? You can't be that one. That one's.
I don't have a circle.
You had a circle, and I just. I'm discombobulated. Let's blame it on my work brain. If you guys don't know, I just work so much. It's working a lot gets your brain doing brain things. But hold on one second. I think I can whip up a quick circle. Very quick, very simple, very nothing too much.
Do you need a photo? Or are you
If you want
thinking
to
about
send me one, I can use the other one, but if you want to send another, oh, send one of God's videos. That'll be cute.
Oh. Oh, I can send my character from Gods of Eos. That's
You
cute.
yes, 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 yes.
Uh, where is she? Uh,
Frame. Then we will do uh,
Let me just, it's in the server. Characters.
all right, yeah. I could have taken it from there. Let's see.
Here you
Let's see.
go.
Period.
I definitely look like that in real life.
And if you
Anyone's
guys
wondering,
didn't
once
know,
you get to see it.
right? If you guys didn't know, that's exactly how Brie looks.
Yeah. I'm a
So
beautiful, tall, elven goddess.
yeah,
Yeah.
and That's it. No one's gonna tell you otherwise. This is you. This is real. This is me. Okay. And then we're gonna take that and do that and go like that. And then do boop. And we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of the uh-oh. Got rid of the wrong girl.
Oh. Mm.
It was me getting rid of me. Period. This one. Uh-oh. Hey.
There she is.
And she's so cute. Honestly, you find the best little what are they called? Like little fantasy CC, because girl, I be fighting. I'd be
It's
like,
so hard. I spent way too much like time searching for CC than I'd like to admit.
mm-hmm. But that's okay.
Yeah, you know, someone has to do it.
Right. Welcome back to another episode of Machinima Night Girlies. I'm your host and leader, Izumi, aka Kaz. And tonight, well, today, because it's not quite night. It's night for somebody. It's night for Bree. Yeah, it's night for Bree. So tonight we have the truly multi-talented queen. She's a genius. Honestly, if you see her work, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But she's a writer. You know, she sings, she dances. I think maybe. Do you ever breast a move?
I'm not a dancer.
Okay.
You know, I tried to be, but I'm just gonna blame it on like my leg not functioning properly.
Period.
Definitely has nothing to do with me just like not having rhythm.
Okay, well, you know, God had to nerf you some way. You know, he had to nerf you so the rest of us could not pale so much in comparison. But we have her, and she's here. And it's Bree, Simsbury Bree, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
Now, we have some things to go over before we watch this, but I'm going to make it quick snap in a GIF because, you know, again, people have already tried spoiling it from me. I have already had people been like, hey, did you watch it? Can we talk about it? And I'm like, no, I haven't watched it yet. So no, we can't talk about it. No, I don't care if you were in it. No, I don't want to hear you yet. So we have today to talk and chat and do all of the things. And who better to do it with than the director and the creator and the producer and the everything of the show. So welcome in, Miss Bree.
Hello again.
Right.
I'm the all the things. You said,
right. You're the like solo table. But let's get into I guess some things that I've heard. Some things that I've heard. I've heard there's a lot of moving pieces here. I haven't quite seen anything. I've saw like some screen grabs that you've posted on Twitter. But I'm not really on Twitter much these days, so I don't get much of anything on Twitter anymore. But let's talk about I heard there was a fucking dragon. Like is that real? Is that like
oh yeah, there's two dragons. Like I think everyone is so amazed by the first dragon that they don't see the second dragon, but there's actually two dragons in this
oh my god, that is insane. Do you not understand how incredibly insane that is to be like, yeah, there's a dragon in my sim show, like, and I heard it's flying, like it's
yeah.
Okay.
Both the dragons are flying.
What the fuck? Like, is it a sim in disguise? Like, what is it giving?
No. It's an object. And then it's like the set as head thing. And I made a custom animation that moved the sim that had the thing on its head the way
that is so
I
smart.
wanted to move the object. And that's a really cool trick that I need to do a tutorial on it because No one does it.
Honestly.
I'm so revolutionary. So I was like, I'm not gonna do a tutorial on this before I use it to my full advantage.
Right,
But
right.
afterwards, I can do it because it can be used for like cars. It can be used for like literally anything. There's gonna be other stuff that I'm moving in the episode. Um,
Oh.
and it's very useful because you just like look at where the sim's head is while you're animating for it. I think there's probably an easier way to like really know where the object is going to be, because I just sort of am like, it's about right, because if I move a dragon a bit up and down, there's not really going to be that much of like a difference. Wait, no, I think I actually figured out how to do it, but then I like how to have it totally properly, and now I'm like blanking out because that was in like December. But yeah, you can do it like very easily, and it's a lifesaver for stuff. It's how I did the ship moving.
Oh yes. When the ship pulls into the dock, I was shook. I was very shook.
And it's because you can do stuff with like objects that are, like phones, like accessories and stuff like that. So you have it for also like car animations and stuff like that. But the thing is, an object that is like converted to be an accessory is gonna look a lot shittier because the like quality of like accessories and stuff, it doesn't have as much like space on the UV map, and it's like shit.
Oh,
Otherwise, if you have like an actual object in The Sims, they can be like super high poly and everything and look really nice. So that's why I like the set on head thing. And when the sim has it on their head and stuff, you can like still move it with tool like independently from the sim, and it's just gonna like keep the thing, because I thought it would reset and that would like ruin my entire plan, right? But no, you can like move it and you can rotate it, so it's really nice.
That's insane.
And yeah, you can also, I want to use it with like a light, because if you use the Saturn head thing with like a lamp or a candle, it actually emits the light source from like the one that's now on their head. So you could have like a sim holding a lantern and actually have it emit light, which is something I want to do once.
No, that's cut. I think.
But yeah.
I was
Sorry
told.
for nerding out about this.
No, and we need it. Like the girls need to know how you are out here creating magic, because I was told there was the person that told me was like, well, there's a dragon in an episode. I said, what do you mean? Like someone like, because I know you have, it's called the Gods of Eos, right? So like one of the god form, and I know obviously me and you both spoke about us being very big Genshin fans, and one of the gods over there, he has a dragon form, So I was just like, what do you mean? Like one of the characters has a dragon form. They're like, no. There's a dragon like flying in the show. I was like, girl, you know what? I think you're crazy. And I don't know if I believe you. But now, now I'm understanding that there is an actual dragon flying and shifting
also,
about.
There's a funny thing about the dragon. Basically, I didn't like any of the sound effects for dragons I could find online. So I made my own, and they're very...
You made your own sound effects for a dragon?
Yeah, and I felt it was so embarrassing recording those, like, because I was like, fuck, I'm not... I'm maybe a voice actress, but I don't want to be voicing like dragons. My throat hurts so much. I did like 1 minute of the recordings and I felt dead for an entire night. But then the next day I listened to it and I was like, damn, you know what? It actually wasn't that bad,
Right.
When the episode came out, no one complained. So, that's a victory.
That's insane. I'm shook. I look around and I'm just still amazed and in awe of everything you still try to pull out. Because episode 1, I was like, okay, she pulled out all the stops, everything in her bag of mystery, everything in her bag of tricks, she used to her advantage.
No.
Yeah, no, you still have so much in your arsenal.
Obviously Flying Dragon. Also made my first deco sims for the first time, so that's exciting. I have like 30 of them. Yeah.
I love a good deco sim. I do. I love a good deco sim because they're so helpful when you don't like the way, because the way I place or the way that I use them is like I'll place, like if I want a crowd, I'll place like a crowd of people, but I'll put like a good amount of real sims in there. So there's like some movement and it's not
It's
like
a
all
match.
stagnant. Yeah, like it's cute.
But do you know that there's actually animated deco sims now?
Where?
Yeah. Someone, I can link you afterwards.
Give me the link.
I found a YouTube channel that has like the creator makes animated
That's insane.
deco sims. So that's like really bad for me because that means that there's a possibility for me to be one day like, damn, I really want to learn how to make deco moving sims. So I really hope I don't get that crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to do that.
I am looking. I'm shocked. I kind of want to do this now. Like I kind of want to, like, what's up there? Okay.
If you ever do it and you figure out how, teach me.
Well, it's me being like, honestly, because all the New Year's resolution I have is to just work on the musical and nothing else. So I was just like, and there are plenty of scenes where I'm like, I could use a deco sim here and there, but if there's some moving ones.
And there's then, you could have like a crowd that like claps.
Yeah. Oh my God, that might be so cunt. Okay, well, I'll get into it. Maybe some, okay, well, myth debunked. Now let's talk about some character designs, because I heard that there was a lot of new characters on the scene in episode 2. Like,
yeah.
I've heard that they, like yours in particular, where do you come up with the inspiration for them? Like, are you heavily researching like certain gods of these, pantheons, or are you just like kind of freehanding what you would want them to look like? Like, where are you getting the inspiration for all these designs?
I think, like, it depends on like a god, honestly. I mean, for the first original 4 gods, I wasn't really looking into like trying to super have them be representing of any like actual gods or something. I mean, one of them, I'm not gonna spoil, you'll see.
Right.
But no, I mean, my sim, I had this sim for a really long time. She's one of the like original sims I made for Gods of Eos like 4 or 5 years ago when I started making them. Like, she was one of those. I mean, back then she had red hair, but otherwise she was
I just pictured her with red hair, and it was cunt.
Yeah, it would be. But I think the white is also. I just like a good like white hair. I don't.
Oh yeah,
like,
I love a white-haired person.
And then for the gods, because there's like obviously the gods like ceremony thing. It was just me trying so hard to make them look different from one another. Like, that was exhausting because I'm like thinking, oh, for each god I need to have like a thing in mind of like what they're the god of. And then it's horrible because I'm like, oh, I need to come up with like 50 different things that they would be gods of, and then I need to like match those like themes to like a region, and they don't really like have like specific looks like per region, even though I wanted to, but I'm still limited by the CC that's out there. But mostly it's just trying to make each one of them look unique.
Okay, well, period. I see, just by looking at the array of people, because you have posted some cast photos of the newer characters and whatnot, and I'm just like, no, because people don't talk about how hard it is as like directors who also are creating these characters to make them different from one another because we already have our own distinctive style of like creating Sims. And it's hard to create Sims, like a plethora of them, still in your style, but also look different. You know, like it's like, oh, I love it. Because we get like, you know, stuck in like I love this piece of CC.
Syndrome.
Like, yeah. We all have our favorite like face details and face, you know, stuff. And it's like, damn, gotta stay away from her. Literally, when I create a cast, once I put a face detail on someone, I mark it down as a cannot use anymore.
Oh.
Yeah, I got to.
I sometimes, I'm not like actively marking down, but I try not to use like the same skin overlay for like multiple characters.
Yeah.
It's like, oh no, they're gonna look related, and if they're not related, that's not ideal.
It's not gonna give.
I think, you know, in the end, I look at them and I'm like, yeah, they look different enough, I think.
No, yeah, they definitely do. Your Sims all look very different.
Them different noses and stuff. I think the noses are the key.
No, and you know what? A nose does shape a face. That and some good eyebrows. Exactly. They'll frame and shape a face like no other. So with this episode, right? Yes. Was this in terms of like creation, I want to know, did this one take longer than episode 1, or was it quicker because you've kind of learned a couple things?
I think it was quicker because I just have a lot more time. I had a lot more time this time, and I don't know, I guess I learned how to speed up the process a bit. Also, I didn't use the like search post player that much in the previous one, and this time
I love that. It's a new wonder of mine. I'm like, when did we get this?
Honestly, I think the part that takes me the most time is the sets. Like, once I have the sets, it's pretty simple to film.
Yeah, because your sets look like they don't belong in the game. I need
them to be great. I need them to be like, so when people watch the episode, they're like, "Oh my god, this is so beautiful!"
And it is. I wonder, right? Like, is there like a little Brie in the back of your mind that's always like, "All right, my next set has got to be bigger."
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
It always has to be better, and to make people believe, oh my god, is this possible in Sims? I didn't know I could do that. So that's, no pressure. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
I literally think that all the time. I'm like, no, because the first episode had me going, no, where is this bitch? Because I don't remember this in The Sims. I've had this game since launch, and never have I ever seen this area or like this background or stuff like that. I'm like, where is this? What are we doing here? How did we get here? That scene where all of the people were coming to like plead their cases to the goddess, ingenious. Mm-hmm. I was like, where did we get a new expansion pack? The Egyptian expansion pack finally dropped. That's crazy. Yeah, no, you always leave us. Well, you leave me like that. I'm pretty sure you leave them like that too, girl. They don't know what they're doing. But okay, so last question. Once you figure out, because I want to get into your head of the writing process. What are you? It's hard to ask without like garnering a spoiler, but in your let's break it up into 2 parts. First part of the question: do you have an end in mind? Like, do you know how this series in particular is going to end, or are you going episode by episode?
I have an ending in mind. I think it could still like change, you know, actually, but I do have an ending in mind. I have like I was working on this between episode 1 and episode 2 because the thing is episode 1 and episode 2 were written like a long time ago and then I just like edited them.
Yeah.
So now episode 3 is the first one I have to be like writing now, which is a bit scary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was working on like a document and basically I have an episode by episode breakdown of like important moments that happen in that episode, and for like I have like more detailed in the beginning and then like they come less and less detailed towards the end because I feel like in like 1 year I'm gonna have more ideas, so it's fine if it's like not that detailed. I'll just add them in later. And then I have like character by character. I don't have all of them ready yet because I'm lazy. But I have like, oh, what was their past? What do I want them to do during the series and what I want their ending to be.
Okay,
and then I
that's
have
good.
like a more detailed plan of every episode with like actual scene by scene, every little detail I want them to do. Like every character progression, which is basically just me like copying the stuff from the part of the document that has character by character and like their main moments and I'm just like putting them in the detailed episodes.
Oh my. That's I feel like more people should do a little like, because when I'm writing a series, I do a web, right? And I'll make like a character web for my characters, and I'll be like, oh, like I want this character to learn this, or I want this character to do this, or I want this character to end to be like this. And that's kind of how I make it and do a lot of like my character stuff. And now hearing, that you plan out your character separately, I'm like, more people should do that. Because if you just planning out the series, but you don't have certain things that your main characters you want them to go through or you want them to learn, like usually for me, when I make a character, I make a problem about them, and then I have like this is what I want them to learn throughout the series. So throughout episode and episode and episode, we kind of see that problem unravel and they slowly solve it. Because that's what we call character building. But yeah, I'm glad you do that. Now, second part of that question. Are you the type to change based on your viewers' wants?
No. I'm the type to change based on my wants.
Period. As you should.
I do sometimes. I would change things. Like I noticed, oh, this part of the character that I tried to show wasn't as clear to the viewers as I wanted them to be. For example, oh, I wanted this character to come up as a bitch, but everyone is really liking them for some reason. Maybe I should, in like the next episode, add a little moment to like show up that part of them more, so it's clearer to the viewers. But it's not like I'm gonna be, oh my god, people are shipping these two characters, so I'm gonna turn them into a couple. Unless I'm talking about the Canopsy effect and the fact that I made two characters sleep together just so I could make it the worst moment for both of them and have the viewers be like, oh no, this is a horrible ship.
Yeah.
You're stupid for shipping them. I mean, you were not stupid, but it was funny.
It was crazy that was an idea in your head. To that effect, it's more like, because I know a lot of other creators do. I know a lot of other creators do like, what is it called? Like they will change, not based on like, oh, this is what my viewers want, but they'll change it based on being like, gauging the reactions. They'll be like, oh, so this is the reactions I got, and then they'll change based on that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if you don't have like certain things in place, then I guess doing it like that is fine because nothing is set in stone. Like most of the times when I do stuff, when I write stuff, I'm already a lot more ahead than normal people are. So like, you'll see the first episode, but I'm already in like the writing process, like halfway through the season. So it's like, okay, well, I can't change anything because this is how it's got to go now. Like, let's just hope. Let's just hope, you know. But you know, all a part of the writing process, which is my favorite. You know, I love a good writing. I love a good writing because I love a good story. But that concludes all the questions that I have for today. And we're going to get into it because honestly, I'm already excited to see the dragons. I think that's my big one. I think I want to see what you just explained to me on paper in actuality. Like I want to see it.
I hope it'll be as exciting as you imagine it to be.
Well, I'm sure it will because first of all, they're dragons, and you know, second of all, they're moving in The Sims. That's crazy. Like, how did we get here? But okay, hold on. Let me share the screen to you.
Um, I see.
This. We'll go back here. We'll copy this and we'll put it there. Normal screen. All right. All right. We're going to get into episode 2. Are we all ready? Let's max volume it. Because who needs to hear?
Previously on Gods of Eos, Ami said that she had a vision. That wars would envelop Eos and pure chaos would break loose.
Eris.
Her powers. She thinks she saw her staff. The Discordant staff.
I did not overhear much, but one thing I can say for certain is that the Pharaoh has received a marriage proposal from the Durarian prince.
Who knows? Perhaps this council meeting would be more than just a dreary affair of politics and diplomacy.
Uh-oh. All the different sights and things that I just... Oh, the dragon's sleeping. All the different sights and scenes that I just seen on my screen. Like all the little cute mythical creatures. Hello?
That's me.
Dragi brat.
That's also me.
Period, as it should be.
Flying dragon!
Hello?
Everyone claps.
Wait a minute.
Yeah?
I just now registered what you said. You said that was you. Let me go back. Cause what are you talking about? like you mean the voice work for this dragon.
Yeah.
What the hell, Bree?
Yeah.
Dragi brat. Ali, obljubiš, da se boš vrnil?
Chère sœur, j'ai aussi trouvé mon but la nuit dernière, quand j'étais profondément endormie. Un rêve à propos d'une terre merveilleuse et scintillante, avec des cristaux et des cascades flottantes. Des humains dédiant leur vie à étudier les secrets de notre essence même. Je dois y aller et les protéger, pour que leur ambition ne les consume pas et le monde entier avec.
Ali, tudi ti obljubiš, da se boš vrnila?
Bien sûr, chère sœur, je reviendrai avec des histoires de mon peuple et leur création.
It was fun doing the voices in Slovene.
Yeah, so I paused for that one. So you were talking in your mother tongue.
Yeah.
You better eat. You better eat because I always am like, gosh, I wish more sim directors who are not from America would use their mother language in these things. Like, girl, I can read, and I'm sure everyone else can. So, throw it in there. It's.
I know, it's fun.
And it sounded so good. Like, you both sounded good. The other girl too. She sounded really good. Shout out and kudos to her.
Yeah, I sent her the lines, and I was like, hey, I know you auditioned in English, but can you also please do the lines in French?
Yeah, I was like,
I'm not gonna
ooh.
Google translate them for you, and I'm not gonna translate them myself because, I mean, I may speak French, but I'm not good at it, so, it's gonna sound bad if I translate it, so can you just translate those few sentences?
Wait, is French her?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because she sounded native. I said, ooh,
yeah.
You ate that. Okay, period. Let's see. I love the ones on the rock. This is giving and I know you would know what I'm talking about, but this is giving leeway from Genshin.
Yeah,
how they had the little harbor and yeah. This is cute.
Naj verjamem, da si tudi ti imela sanje. Sanje o neki daljni deželi, za katero v srcu čutiš, da jo moraš zaščititi.
I saw a land of golden sand and never-ending summer, endless fields of wheat, the source of life, glistening like a golden sea, and cities with streets graced with breathtaking sculptures depicting its rulers and legends. However, I must protect them before a giant cloud comes and takes away everything. I could see the crops dying. I could hear its people cursing the gods. I could smell the despair. They need me.
Zdi se, kot da sem edina brez namena, ki bi ga morala izpolniti.
Your time will come. I'm certain of it.
Saj me ne nameravaš za večno pustiti samo, kaj ne? Moraš se vrniti.
I will return. That's a promise.
Come on, Wings. I love a good inference. Like, you don't gotta show me. Just, you know, I can infer that she just flapped away because those wings were loud.
Look, dragon number 2.
Oh.
There's a different dragon. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Maybe she did have the dream.
Maybe.
These flowers are so pretty.
Yeah, I think they're from Get to Work, I think. For the alien planet.
Ah. Oh, you know I love this song. You know I love this song. It's crazy.
Greetings, Your Majesty. We are honored to have you in our palace. The opening ceremony will commence shortly. Please enjoy the festivities that we have planned for you.
Girl, are all these gods? They look all mythical.
Yeah, they
I was
are.
hoping that our paths
Oh my
would cross
god.
tonight. I was a bit disappointed that you didn't write to me even once. Of course, I did get but a few letters from your advisor. I suppose that's who wrote them. However, not even one of them was written by you personally, was it? That's not a way to treat an old friend.
I apologize, King Tiberius, but please don't let this get to your heart. With how busy I've been leading the country, I haven't had the time to write letters, even to my dearest of friends. I'm sure you understand.
Now that I think about it, you probably wouldn't have even attended my wedding if I hadn't hosted it during the council meeting.
My friend, I have not missed any of your weddings. But I made
The ending was a gag, because, girl.
Invited to many more.
I don't think that should be an issue. I know I say this every time, but I swore to myself that this would be the last one.
Oh, so you're a slut. Okay, well.
Speaking of,
I mean, honestly, these gods have
you
been
by any
alive for like
chance had the pleasure of
hundreds
running
of
into
years.
Queen
Exactly.
You know?
today?
You know, I never
No,
blame a
I
god for
haven't.
going around
Are
the
you looking
bend.
for her? Did you two not sail across the ocean together?
Oh, I actually arrived yesterday. I figured I should come a bit early and take care of some affairs before the council. We need to be prepared, after all.
You were never one to care much
What
about
the
councils.
hell? Hold
Why care
on. 'Cause,
now?
bitch, where the hell are these deco sims? Why are they dressed to the nines? Where are you getting deco sims dressed like this? Hello?
I told you I made my own decos to them.
Oh,
That's what I
wow.
made them for.
That's crazy. Because I'm like, no, because these decos are, no, because, no, like, yeah,
And
this
there's
is
like
insane.
a few
Mm-hmm.
in like background that I didn't make. Not in this shot. But there are a few. Because I still
After
needed a
finally
few more.
deciding-
I'm shook because I'm looking at this one over here and I'm like, this
Yeah,
outfit
yeah.
is everything.
That one
like,
is mine.
hello?
To try out how it feels to diligently follow the requests of our ancestors.
I suppose you heard the rumors about the war.
I have, but I wouldn't worry too much about them. It seems as if all of our alliances are in order. And as long as we keep our alliances close and our enemies closer, all should work out just fine.
Your Majesty, I hope my king didn't make you too uncomfortable. He
Wait a
does
minute,
speak too
girl.
much.
Who is your king?
Okay. What?
When she said king, and I'm looking at the placement of her hands.
Yeah.
This wasn't the wedding she missed, right?
Oh, that's his wife, yeah.
Huh? Was he not in the bed with somebody else seconds ago, like clips ago? Or was that not him?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that was also
okay.
my film.
Okay, I was just trying to put two and two together.
He said that he needed to come early to take care of some affairs before the council.
To say he needs to come early to take care of affairs, to actually have an affair, is insane. Yeah. That's diabolical, and it's nasty work. And you know what? You're on my list, Miss Man Bun Ponytail. You're on my list. Because what are we talking about? And then you got the nerve to cheat on Miss Thing. She's cute. Look at her. Look at her skin. Look at the little constellations. Is that constellations? It looks like she has like the galaxy on her arm. And that's really cute. I love her color palette. She's
obsessed with her like character design.
Yeah.
I changed her a bit, but she was the first one I made like a machinima ago, like for like ages ago, with her like original design. But she still had like the blue skin and everything.
She looks good. I love it.
Not at all. I am quite used to his mischief by now.
Well, ladies, we better hurry if we want to get the first row viewing of the opening ceremony. I myself am quite interested in what the dragons have prepared for us.
Uh-oh.
Bow in the presence of Her Imperial Majesty Yenfei, the Dragon Queen, Empress of Drarius, Goddess of Love.
Greetings, my friends. It is my honor to welcome you at this year's Council of Gods. Another quarter century has passed, and it is time for us to reunite once more. It makes me delighted to see how many of you decide to keep honoring the words of our ancestors. Thousands of
the
years
dragon again.
When the four primordial deities separated to each rule over a different part of Eos, they made a promise.
Oh, come on. I love the lore dump here.
Their people and their stories. To share
to put it somewhere, but
I love it.
I tried to not like
Eos safe for everyone.
Just
even though
have like a
no longer around,
exposition beginning.
Their spirits and their ideas are inside.
I love when exposition is woven into the episode instead of like an obvious.
I see many familiar faces in the crowd, alongside
There's
gods
gonna be
I
some
haven't
more of
spoken
it
to in decades,
that I'm quite
and
proud
those
of.
attending for their very first time. The council is more than a meeting. It's a cultural festival that unites us, inviting us to immerse ourselves in each other's traditions and
give it jealous.
It's been so demanding, but also so rewarding to work on this festival. So I hope you enjoy it. Let the 208th Council of Gods commence.
Yay. No, Bree, because you're nasty. You're so nasty. I love. Come on, they better dance. Oh my god, they look so good.
Thank you.
The ones in the back are eating down.
I had to recolor the outfits. I know, I'm crazy like that.
No, that's good.
I didn't match the four dragons, not dragons, the four deities.
Come on, dragon. Oh, this is such an eat. Hello?
Thank you. I was so proud when I was doing this. I was like, ooh, I can do like the storytelling. Because originally, it was like a separate scene with like, hey, the gods returning, but I was like, wait, I can just move it into the performance.
As you requested, the Vizier is on her way to your room.
Good. Thank you, Aya.
I'm sure that's the girl that my girl ate up the last time. I'm sure that's her. Good.
Dearest Astarte, what are you thinking? Shouldn't you also be resting or at least practicing your speech for tomorrow?
I love the
Precisely
aunt.
why I needed you to come here.
She's so nasty
I'm
spirited.
contemplating a change in my speech and need your assistance.
But you know, sometimes she's correct.
Yeah, and that's why I love her. Because you can't get mad at someone who's nasty spirited and correct. Because it's like, okay, what's your counter argument?
But sometimes she's just mean.
Yeah.
I want the Discordant staff to be the main talking point of my speech.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm tired of it too.
Just the other day, you mentioned wanting to keep this secret. This is a very delicate matter you are talking about. We need to approach it carefully so as to not ruin this whole event, or even worse, your reputation. Is waiting a bit longer not an option?
We don't have the luxury to wait around. If Ami's vision is true, then we need to find the staff before the solstice.
If Ami's vision is true. Well, what if it's not? What if she just made it all up? It wouldn't be the first time she had a vision, and this time she's not even here to speak for herself. How will the other gods react when you start worrying them with visions you didn't even experience yourself?
This council was built upon heavenly dreams and visions. There would be no Eos, no Thebia, without them. They are integral to our existence as gods and shouldn't be tossed aside as mere predictions by fortune tellers. I'm sure that's hard for a mortal to understand.
Oh, not the E.
She really is the mortal card, like.
Right.
Aware of the potential severity of the situation.
She said you wouldn't understand, Normie.
Everything that I told you clearly and without wavering. This needs to be the best speech of the meeting.
We have the entire night to perfect it.
I'll order the servants to leave us some refreshments by the door.
Uh-oh.
Your Majesty.
Oh.
It's an honor to have you here.
Oh, Aya. It's been so long since I've last seen you. How did you find the ceremony?
Oh, unfortunately, I wasn't there for it. As the royal servants, we needed to bring Astarte's belongings to her room, and then we stayed here. But I did hear some of the music, which I assume the princess oversaw. And I saw the beautiful fireworks.
Oh, how silly of me. You know, it's not often that one gets to see a mortal look the same for over 100 years. So I guess that in my confusion, I've almost mistook you for a deity.
Oh. She played too much.
And who is that beauty over there? I don't think I've seen her at your palace before. Is she a new addition to the garden?
My name is Shy.
Yes, the girl that I ate up.
To become a member of the Pharaoh's inner circle.
To do it again.
Oh, girl. Not us all looking away like, girl. Anyways.
You must have misunderstood. I didn't address you directly. Fortunately, I am a very forgiving goddess, but you should learn some manners if you want to truly be in Astarte's closest circle.
Oh, period. She ate that. She said, girl, shut up and speak when spoken to.
About it, I don't think she's ever mentioned you to me before. And there have been plenty of opportunities. What a shame.
They always eating her up.
Sense that you do admire.
But I mean, she did have the audacity to like.
She did.
To speak like kind of casually to the Empress.
Disturb her beauty sleep. The journey from Thebia looked quite draining.
No, Your Majesty. She's working on her speech for tomorrow with the Vizier. To be honest, I am a bit worried that she won't be getting any sleep at all tonight.
Ah, I see. Then I shouldn't disturb her. I'll take my leave now. I hope you ladies all get some well-deserved rest. Tomorrow promises to be a busy day.
I told you the prince isn't the dragon you should be worried about. Oh, ate her up again.
Wow.
Ate her up again.
Wow.
Ate her up again. Ate her up
Talk to
again.
the
I hate her. I hate her. Boo. Oh, that hair is
It appears your
cute.
intuition was spot on.
Did she not mention anything else?
I still hate him.
Not directly, but she referred to it as a rumor. Astarte doesn't concern herself with trivial matters without reason. She's onto something.
Do you believe she intends to bring it up at the meeting?
That may be the case.
And if she does,
the girls are plotting.
Won't we become her primary subjects?
She wouldn't dare accuse Drarius directly, so we should brace ourselves nonetheless. Unlike 2 centuries ago, not all will stand with the Theban ruler. We'll have ample allies among the attendees.
I do hate how pretty he is with that hair. No, me too.
You've clearly been busy garnering support.
You can't imagine the exhaustion.
I bet you can't. You know what, you nasty bitch? He makes me so sick to my stomach, girl. He makes me sick to my stomach. Because you sat there, you was up with that other man. And you trying to be up in here plotting with this homegirl. And I like her. You know, she's cute. I'm always going to stand on the cute girl's side, you know. I'm a girl's girl. So I have to stand by her. However, now I find out at the little party that that's your wife. Because I'm thinking, when they was talking, when he was talking to well, not my good sister, Astarte, because I don't really like her like that. But when he was talking to her, he was like, oh yeah, like, this is my last wedding, I promise. And in my head, I'm already like, okay, so he's talking about the one that he obviously was in bed with. And then this woman walks up, grabs his arm. It's my king, disturbing. Excuse you? You're what? Are you a subject? Because last time I checked, baby, you weren't in that bed with him. That's crazy to me. And now he's sitting up here all smug like he ate that. You know what? I don't like him.
Fair.
Girl, get off him, girl. Don't sleep next to him, girl. If you were smart, you wouldn't sleep next to him. She has to know he's cheating.
I mean, she did say, like, hey, you've been really busy garnering the support.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, she has to know he's cheating because, girl, you a goddess, you know? And I feel like most gods, unfortunately, the more gods cheat than they are faithful. And that's just the world of gods, because what is monogamy to a god? So,
I mean, if you live for hundreds of years, are you really gonna...
Right, be with the same person those 100 of years who's also gonna live for 100 years? No, probably not. Ask any of the Greek gods. Trust, they know. But like, dang, girl. You know what? And you know what's also crazy? In most of those stories, the women want to be faithful. I'm not being nothing. Yep, open those eyes, girl. Period, as you should. Ooh! A thief in the night is what you look like.
I see. So this is how you want to play.
Girl! Hey, y'all going to make me angry because y'all come to this man's house. I'm sure you come to his room, his abode, wherever, knocking on his door, being like, "Oh, so you're not gonna answer the door? So this is how we're gonna play?" Yeah, because you played in my face by bringing your wife.
I mean, his wife is a god, so...
No, yeah. She's got to come. It's not her fault. But it's really him. The fact that you are now trying to run back to me when you literally just paraded your wife on your arm in front of all the other gods. Like I'm just like some god of the grass or something, bitch. Like you would think the other god that he was sleeping around with, if he is a god, I'm sure he might be. But you would think that he's like the god of ladybugs. Something sparse and just minute, because girl.
There's gonna be trouble because he is Prince Zhongwu, the god of war.
See, and that's who I would want to parade, a god of war, because guess what? We're in warring times. We're going to war. Okay, girl, we're going to war. So I would want to parade around the god of war. Hey, but that's fine.
What about his wife?
Well, she deserves better. Let them have each other. You know, she can find somebody better with a bust down, 28-inch white bust down. She could find somebody better, you know, because if this
do you think she's with him because she wants like a faithful marriage? Probably not what he's like, considering all of the marriages he's had so far. So that's much to think about.
Honestly, and you know what? And you ate that because in my head, I did already state, you know, like she may already know his games, girl. Because you can't be a god who's had multiple marriages and multiple marriage ceremonies and don't no other guy know about you. Like, I'm sure all the guys know about you and what you do, bitch. But then it's kind of just like, am I going to sacrifice my look? Because then all the guys are going to talk about me. They're going to be like, oh my God, did you see Cass with that guy? You know, the one that slept around and married around 142 times. Like, and now she's with him. Like, I wouldn't want that to be on my name.
But he's also the king, you know?
Okay.
You get to be the queen.
I guess. You know what? Me and her are gonna have a sit down.
You should.
Oh, period. She look good. Oh, my homegirl.
What's this you're holding, my lady?
I also did like animations for
period.
the bird. Stupid. You know, because what's a bird other than like a really small dragon?
What the fuck? Not the bird actually flying. I hate you.
Esteemed Ami, goddess of death and sovereign of the underworld, you are cordially invited to attend the 208th Council of Gods, which will be held at my humble abode a month following the onset of spring. Will you not consider attending, my lady?
I've skipped the last few. I doubt my presence would be welcome now.
Oh my God, not the flapping.
It weren't you.
So we just pretend that every time you see Ba and he looks like a different bird, it's all the same. It's just black.
No,
bird.
and I noticed that, but I didn't say anything. You see, you know, we love a good switch because sometimes you have to.
Oh, he's magical, anyways.
Oh, what's this? No, that's cute. That looks in game. That was sick.
it is in game, so.
Oh.
Yeah. About touching it. Understood?
Well, of course. We shall not touch that barrier. No.
Oh, this crazy bitch. I love her.
But
I love her.
Why must there be another barrier? Are we not already sealed away in the deepest part of the underworld? Who could free us from the chains that keep us here?
I am merely being cautious.
Yes! Safety should always be of the utmost concern.
I really wonder why this bitch is locked up. Girl.
I warned you not to touch the barrier.
also did that. Yeah.
Oh, come on now. She touching that barrier. She don't care.
You remind me of my daughter.
Oh, the voice switch.
Always seeking the good even in the direst of foes. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. That little bird don't sing. Whoa, little bird goes bye-bye.
Oh my god! This bitch is insane. She eats all the time. She's always gonna eat. When I see her on the screen, I know it's gonna be a eat.
This is the most important event of our lives.
She's insane.
So careless.
My apologies, ma'am. It's just that one of our guests asked me to give them a private tour last night, and I couldn't reject the request, could I?
An all-night private tour. And who may this guest you are speaking of be?
I'd prefer not
She
to
said,
disclose.
period.
It might
So
upset
bother
some.
me.
I'm so sorry. I promise I'll be more careful in the future.
Oh, come on, Kitsune.
What is going on here?
Well, this dragon mistook me for a mere animal and thought it would be a wise idea to touch my tail.
It was truly not my intention to cause any discomfort. Please forgive me.
Get up.
Girl, I was about to say that. Get up.
Enough with the theatrics. Can't you see how much you've scared the poor princess?
Of course. You'd be the one to ruin all my fun.
So
Right, go get your
you're not
cheating ass
actually
man.
Angry with me?
Not at all, princess. Just a little jest. A harmless trick from the goddess of mischief.
Yeah. So funny.
Oh my god! What's that creature? What's that creature?
Yeah, that was her. That was her.
I know it was
That's
her,
why-
but what is the... What the fuck?
It's her fox form.
No, because what the fuck? Where are we getting these creatures? Where are we put, like... Bitch, at this point, are you modeling yourself? Like, what's happening?
No, I'm not modeling myself. I wanted to. Because I wanted to do, like, an Egyptian boat.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't be bothered. I just sort of threw something together for it.
Oh my god. No, the little... I'm assuming this isn't like a pet.
Yeah, I think it's a cat. Maybe it's a small dog. Honestly, I don't remember what it is.
You ate
But
that.
yeah. One of those.
This is so
Honestly,
cute.
this one I think I found a base on it for it on the gallery. I think.
As you should. This is an eat.
See more of it in next episodes.
Thank you so much for your help. I
Girl.
was so shocked. I really had no idea how I was supposed to react.
There is no need to thank me. I should have anticipated that fox's antics. I remember her trying to do the same thing to me when I first joined the council. Whichever heavenly force chose her to be the goddess made a terrible mistake.
Oh,
Or maybe
Don't
the
bother
devil of
her.
irritation is exactly what makes her the perfect goddess of mischief. What has life been like in Maris?
Same old. I suppose we had the moon festival a couple of moons ago. That's something different.
A moon festival? That sounds so wonderful.
You'd find it boring. Believe me. The festivals of Maris are nothing compared to those of Drarius. Besides, most of my so-called followers don't really believe in my powers, so that gives them one more reason not to come.
They're talking about their goddess in vain?
It's nothing unusual.
I wonder what her powers
Not all
are.
of Eos worships gods in the same way as people in Drarius or Thebia do.
Which one?
The people of Maris
Miss
only see
Blue.
value in worshipping
You'll hear
all of us
this
other gods
in
are
the
only
scene.
a reminder
Oh.
of what they failed to achieve. Ruling over the land of alchemists who think they can compare to us. Sometimes I feel like I have no power at all.
I am so sorry you feel like that. Those people should be ashamed of themselves. Your powers are incredible.
Do you really think so?
Of course. You make the night so beautiful. The way the stars look like a river of shimmering lights, and the moon shines brightly. You are not only a powerful goddess, but also a wonderful artist.
Okay, period.
She's the goddess of the night.
This is my first time
I
attending
love
the
her.
council. I can't wait to experience it, but I must admit that I'm a bit nervous. What if I say something wrong and make a fool out of myself? I'd have to live with that for eternity. I've already embarrassed myself in front of Goddess Mika. Now it can only get worse.
I'd say that dealing with Mika is far worse than whatever the meeting will bring. So you shouldn't worry too much. You will do great. And, you know, if you find yourself a bit lost or a bit indecisive during the meeting, you can always look at me and follow what I do.
Oh, you are far too kind to me. It seems I should go. I'll make sure to talk to you again after the council, though.
Uh-oh.
Where have you been? I've been searching for you all morning. It was a simple question.
Okay.
I was talking to my friend. If it matters to you.
I had no idea you were capable of friendship. You're full of surprises.
So are you, Raggedy.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, oh, hello.
Yeah, I was the same. I was like, oh.
Let me go back for the girls who missed that.
You were capable of friendship. You're full of surprises.
Brother, would it kill you to crack a smile? I know you have some unresolved matters, but let's keep composure for the meeting.
Make sure to read out everything that we wrote down. Don't forget about the paragraph we just added. It's crucial. See, it really would have been beneficial to you if you had accepted the prince's proposal and now had someone to back you up. And oh,
Neferu, I'll be fine. You worked very hard last night, so you should get some rest. It is now my turn to do my job.
She's so
It
sick.
seems all of us have gathered. Thank you all for following the schedule. I know it's not the easiest thing for many of you. So, without any further ado, let us make our way to the discussion realm.
What do you mean, discussion realm? What do you mean, that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it as in it's it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to sit with this. I'm looking around my room. I'm looking around, trying to gauge what I'm going through internally in the tea.
Oh, they're saying grip audio?
Can you not hear, Luana? Hello, hello, hello? The audio on my end says it's showing. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe refresh because I think I can hear well.
Yeah. Refresh, girly. Well, she probably couldn't hear that. Ah.
Oh.
Not us both being like refresh. Hello?
Okay. No. Colby says it's fine now. So
Okay.
it's you problem.
It's gotta be you. What? And then you leave me on this another mystical magical screenshot because I'm over here looking at this like, what is this? I have some thoughts. I have some concerns. That man, he's evil. That's number one. You never trust a man like that. He's evil. I think, you know what? I think the last time we got together and my thoughts and feelings around the people that I didn't like were male-centered as well. So, you know, for me to continue the I hate man rhetoric, on brand for me, really, I think. And I mean, I like the goddess of night. I do. I think she's cute, but I also think she can do better because, girl, like, now that I'm looking at like just their very small interaction when she got to like the Hall of the Gods or whatever, I'm like, do y'all even like each other? Like, why did we get married? Because you don't even seem like you like him. Like, or you could just be mad at him. Like, you could just be upset and you could just be, you know, being like, well, I'm mad at you, so I don't want to talk to you right now. But still, it's like, I don't know. Like, why are we going through it? Like, girl, you're a goddess. Go with somebody else if you don't like him. Like, cause trust, he ain't got no shortage of bitches throwing themselves at his feet. He allegedly had sex with with one of the help.
Whoa, what do you mean? They were having an all-night private tour.
I bet. That's crazy to me. Like, and not just the simple fact that whole thing that was going to happen with someone completely different. Although they didn't open their door because, bitch, you fucked off and you played in that girl's face. And then it's like, okay, you turn around and you see someone else and you're like, well, that's who I'm just gonna fill the void. Like, what? Yeah. I hate men. I hate them. I hate them so much because they're just not good. They're not good. They're not good at all. So Miss Tiberius, he can choke. That's number one. He's on the list. Astarte, she's not on the list anymore. She was on the list at the end of episode 1.
Yeah.
She was on my list. She's not on the list currently. I have bigger fish to fry. Okay? I have bigger fish to fry, and she, unfortunately, is not on the hit list. Or maybe fortunately for her, she's not on my hit list.
I mean, I guess it's better to not be on your hit list, right?
Right, exactly. So, you know, she's not on my hit list right now. Who else is on my hit list from this episode? Honestly, just Tiberius. Actually, you know what? He didn't speak much, but the other man is on my hit list too.
He didn't speak at all.
He didn't say it. I think I'm thinking of his lines at the last episode.
Yeah,
because he said something very briefly at the end of the episode. He's on my list. He's on my list because, well, and I'll tell you, because you helped him. You could throttle and cahoodled, and I'm sure you knew that man was married. Like, I don't think that was a shock to him, you know? Like,
no. He knew. He was probably at their wedding, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm glad you said that because I was just about to get there. I was about to say, he's a god who obviously is well known. You were probably at their wedding and you sitting here sleeping with this lady, man. And not only that, then you got the nerve to act cross about him bringing his wife to the ceremony as if that's not the main girl. Like, girl, you're a side bitch and you're mad that he brought the main bitch to the ceremony. And oh my god, like, I just don't get the thought process of that one, because it's like, okay, you slept with him and then you see him at the little ceremony, and so you're mad that he's with his wife, and so when he comes knocking at your door, you don't sleep with him. You've already done the deed. You already were the second woman. You already were the other woman, bitch. You already were the side piece. So why are you upset about it now? Because you saw it in action? Girl. He's gonna have to explain himself if he wants off of the list. That's number one. Him and Miss Tiberius, they're both on the list. They'll never be off. Who else is on the list? What's the girl's name that I keep eating up?
Shy?
She's on the list. She's on the list solely because I have to stand with the character that I voice. And my character don't seem like she like her. So, hey, it's sad, but hey. And you know what? She keep getting ate up. And I'm tired. You know what? One thing about me, I can't stand a bitch that get ate up and just let themselves get ate up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't seen her put up a fight yet. Like, I haven't seen her fight back. In my head, I just, like, when her scenes are on, I'm like, girl, fight back, fight back, fight back. And she says nothing. And I mean, what can you say in the presence of gods? However, girl, y'all ain't gonna be talking to me like that. Y'all ain't gonna be, you know, like, you smite me, bitch. Like, I don't care, but I'm gonna say what I had to say. I don't know. She's on the list just because she's too meek for me. Girl, stand up, please. Say something back. Do a little dance. Show, like, do something. Like, her just being down bad for her goddess, and anytime another person talks about her and it's like, well, girl, you aren't the only one. She just stands there like the standing emoji is insane to me. Like, are we not gonna fight back? Are we not gonna defend ourselves in this situation? Huh? Insane to me. Beautiful character, but she needs to mind her P's and Q's. No, she does. She needs to fight back. I'm tired of her just sitting there letting everybody dogpile her and, like, drag her through the mud. Like, girl, is this who you are? Is this who you want to be? Okay, cute. So yeah, she's on the list. The auntie is off. I don't know if I ever put her on the list, but if I did, she's off of it. Because I like her. She's nasty spirited and she's rude and she eats, I think. Me thinks she eats because I don't think I've ever heard something out of her mouth that didn't make sense. So until that happens, well, she was really mean to Ame. And Ame's also one of my top girls. But hey, I can love two women. I can love both of them at the same time. Okay. If they don't like each other, that's none of my business. Okay. They don't like each other. That's none of my business. But I can't see myself abandoning one for the other because I like Ame for a completely different reason from me liking the aunt. Like, I like the aunt because she's a realist. Like, I like the aunt because she tells it how it is. She says what needs to be done. Like, and her little raggedy niece, Miss Astarte, just doesn't fucking listen. And she always want to throw around her god weight as if you've been doing this shit for so long. Like, I feel like you're probably one of the newer girls. Like, bitch, weren't you a baby last time I saw? Like, girl. you need to calm down.
Yeah.
You need to pipe down. I feel like
technically, even though Neferu is immortal, she's older than her.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, you need to calm down. Like, you got that godhood from, I'm assuming, like a handed down title. So you need to calm down. Like, it's not, you don't have to act like you're all that in a bag of chips, girl. You need to hold off, and you need to take my advice, because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I've been here. That's like coming in and trying to tell a veteran how to do. Like, I've been here. I know these streets. I was your mother, that my sister. Yes. Like, I was next to her side by side as she ruled. So you need to listen to me, because I got you. I had her. Well, did you? Because she died. But I had her. And I got you. Like, dang. And I just feel like, Asante girl, you need to like, I don't know. I think that God title is getting to her head. It's getting to her head, and she need to let it go a little bit. She needs to learn a bit of humility. That's what she needs. She needs humility. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So yes, I love her. I love the aunt, and I love Ame, and I'm sorry, I can't choose between them. But I also loved the 4 deities. Those four, they ate down. You ate down. say name with one in the call. You ate down.
A 2.
Yeah.
Come on, the dragon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You ate 2 of them down. I keep forgetting that you were that fucking dragon, because it's so out of left field, and just another thing that you could be like, yeah, no, I voiced a dragon. Like, like what the fuck? That's probably pretty interesting. Like, when you do, like, if you go on casting call and you be like, what other roles have you done? I've done a dragon. Like, hello? Sick work. So yes, I loved all 4 of them. They were really cute. And I'm kind of seeing like the vibes. I'm seeing the vibes of them a little. I'm seeing like how they kind of represent one of the nations I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cute. I love that. I love that for them. So where are they? Do we know that? Like, because if these are gods and those are deities, like we're not you're not coming to the celebrations? Are they just above the rest?
I don't know. It's been thousands of years.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I know. I know.
Right,
where
you
they
know.
are, but
right.
I'm not sure when it's gonna be said. But yeah.
That's so crazy. I love that for them. I like that they have their little
they're
moment.
all like, each one of them got like a dream about a prophecy, and then they went to their new region and created them, or like guarded the people there, guided them.
So did the other gods come from them? Because if those were the 4 original girls.
Well, there is also no, not really.
Okay, period.
Like the 4 gods also, like, someone created the 4 original gods. And then, they were talking about how whichever heavenly deity chose Mika to become a goddess made a terrible mistake. So there's like something
they did say that.
above Eos.
Oh my god. You know what? Gods are there's just so much to delve into, and a lot to just unpack, because there's so much. Like, even just the concept of God, like let's just say Christianity is just like, okay, well, girl, he made everything. Who made you? Like, so it's like one of those the little Russian dolls that when you take the cap off, there's another bitch underneath, and it just keeps going.
Yeah. If you ask me whoever made primordial deities, I don't know.
Right.
That's just too much. Not gonna be covered in the story.
Period. And why should it? Because like maybe they just came into being. Maybe they made themselves. I don't know. But period. Okay, this I wish it was more. I wish I'm over here. I'm looking. I'm seeing that, it's at 29 seconds. 29 minutes and 50 seconds. But I'm like, there must be more. Like there must be more. It is, that's how I feel, because I'm just like, wow. And we were gonna get to the part where they're gonna unleash in here, because Lord already knows Miss Girl is plotting. There's 2 plots already happening. A talk that
everyone is plotting.
Right, like girl, gods are so messy. They're so messy. And they're messy in the worst way, because girl, you got people depending on you. You can't be messy. You can't be doing all this. Like, just think about the Greek gods. Like, anytime they went to war, who suffered? Not them. I promise you that. Like, it was the people. So it's like, don't come here being messy, y'all. Just come here being demure and cutesy. Like, it was supposed to be a cute little festival, and y'all are already here being messy. They're so, The people are gonna need saving.
Yeah.
Because this is it. This is already Tiberius. He's already ruining it. He's already ruining it for the rest of us. And if things go left, it will be his fault. It will be his fault, because I don't know. He's
a man.
He's a man.
So it's fine. Yeah.
Right. And we all know how men rule. Look at all the presidents that America's has ever had. So but this was really good. I hate that you're so talented, and I can't wait for the next episode, because this only gets better. It only gets better. What I'm already sitting here looking at, like, is that the fucking Great Wall of China in the background? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, and there's a dragon.
This is crazy. Where's the dragon? Where's the dragon?
Wait, play a bit so it gets written out. Pause. Oh, once there are no titles on the screen. There's a dragon, in the forest.
Uh-oh.
Out of stone.
The one down here?
No. Up. Under the wall.
Under the wall. in this little doohickey?
Yeah, that's a dragon. I mean, it's like stone dragon cave entrance.
Oh my god.
Dragon.
You just put them everywhere.
Oh, that's already in the game, but it's gonna be, in my lore.
Period. As they should be. That was already there, but, now it's a part of it. And I love that. Because what are we doing? Like, we're playing with dragons. Hello? I'm excited for the next episode of this, because this is sick work. Very evil. Very evil. And I can't wait for, you know what? I can't wait for Ame to be more in the mix. I can't wait till she's like, in the forefront with the gods more, because I know she hates them. Like, me too, girl. But I can't wait till she's in the story with them a little more, because I would love to see how she interacts with them. And
yes, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Next episode, gonna have to write that.
And Bree said it. I'm gonna have to get to write it. This is crazy. I am always in. My favorite thing about this episode. Everyone say your favorite things. My favorite thing about this episode, first of all, is just the filming. I thought you blew me away with the filming last time. I just don't know. I love the way you convey emotions in a shot. You see, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that you capture your shots conveys so much emotion. It conveys so much anyway, but it conveys so much emotion in where it needs to. Like, yes, the lines are giving. Right. And you ate because the lines are giving. But like the lines coupled with just the way that you shoot is everything. Like I'm over here like, oh my God, no, the way that this is filmed is just immaculate. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay. So yeah, guys, that was my favorite part. Oh, and obviously seeing my good sis Neferu and Ame because they are my top girls still. Not my favorite thing was the opening ceremony. Yes. My favorite thing, my second favorite thing. No, but honestly, the opening ceremony made my favorite thing to begin with because the way you filmed that opening ceremony, you were nasty. You were evil. Like the storytelling and just the filming of that section. Wow. And you know, between the girls that play Genshin, wow. Just between the girls, wow. Because you ate that up. You ate it up. It was really like, you really served Chinese opera. It really ate that.
I had to. You know, I saw not Chinese opera, but like Chinese play when I was in China.
Oh.
So, you know, I was looking at my videos and photos of that and like videos of Chinese opera to like inspire me how to film that and like make the animations.
Well, you ate that because it was everything. I love that scene a lot. And that's what made me really open my eye to the way you filmed this episode in particular. That was just like, wow, you ate this up. This filming was immaculate. And I love when shots convey. Like the lines they're gonna convey, of course. But like I love when it's paired with a good shot. And now I feel it 2 times and not just once, but twice. And maybe even thrice in my soul. But anyway, I can't wait for the next episode. I need to see what's happening. I need to see how much of a mess Tiberius makes at this little council meeting. Oof. Because I'm sure he's going to... Yeah. I fucking hate him already. So, if you hate him, like I do, and everyone should, that means you have to go subscribe to Sims Berry Bree. You have to, because now we all hate him together. And the only way you can continue to hate him is if you go subscribe and you continue to watch how much you hate him. I love hate watching people. That's my favorite thing to do. I'm going to hate watch the fuck out of him because I want to see his downfall. I have to see it. It must happen. And even if it doesn't happen, I'm still going to watch. But I will watch with a side eye at him because I don't like him. Because he was cheating on my homegirl. And honestly, me and her need to have a chat. We just need to have a chat. We need to talk about picking our other halves a little better than this. Because she doesn't look like she steps out. Like, she doesn't look like she's out here cheating. So why would you get with someone who's a notorious known cheater? We have to make it make sense, girl. Right. Like, me and her are going to talk. We have to talk about it. We're going to talk and yeah. All right. Anything else you want to say before we head on out?
No, that's it.
That's it. Thank you. Everyone, if you don't know, of course, I love this. I love the show and I love the work and everything that you put into it because it's so easy to just delve into and awe and ooh at every single thing. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, what is this? Oh my God, what is this? And even just the story as well, you're just like, oh, I can't stand these bitches. I love when a story gets me like that to where I'm like, oh, I don't like you. Because that makes me want to watch it. Because I'm like, I don't like you.
Exactly.
Ugh. Yes, Luana, down with Tiberius. And he will go down. Trust and believe. Before I leave this earth, he will see his downfall. We will all live and relish the downfall of Tiberius. Watch you know what? I'm just over here like, we're going to love his downfall and he might get a happy ending. You know, because I remember how you did my good sis and the Canopsy effects. We all know, well, she was evil. However, comma.
Yeah, no.
However, comma. Yeah, everyone knows I love her. Okay? Everyone knows I love her. And I'm always going to stand next to Beatrix. I am. I'm always going to do it. Because she's fun. No one's going to not love her. She's fun. And I love a villain. And you know what? You make some good villains. Especially the women ones. Or anyone who's like villain coded. Because Nefaru, she's kind of villain coded. But like, she's so fun. Like, how could you hate her? Like, if you hate her, you just hate fun. You hate fun things. You hate fun and you hate logic. Because like, she just be eating up whenever she needs to eat. And again, I understand how she feels. Because honestly, like between me and you, if I was her, I would be like, why the fuck is she the god of Thebia and not me? Like, why is she the queen of Thebia and not me? Because my sister was, and now she died and it got handed to her youngest daughter. Hello? Not even the oldest. I wouldn't have even hated if Ami got it. But like, the youngest got it. And now I have to sit on the sidelines and watch my niece
Ami
rule.
got thrown out of the palace.
Well, she did. And you know what? That was uncalled for. That was uncalled for. It was evil work on everyone's part. But, you know, I'm still going to blame that whole thing on... I'm going to blame that on the sister because I don't think I forgot when you went to that girl's realm and you went to her home and you tried to be like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Like, you should do... No. You don't remember when you turned your back on me, bitch? And then you come up in here demanding things of me? Get your blind ass out of this. Girl. Oh, I can't stand her. Now that was the moment she got on the list. When she went to bother her sister as if, bitch, you didn't talk to this girl for I don't know how many years. And you believe that she killed y'all mama and you know the fuck she didn't. Like, I know in her spirit, she knows she didn't do anything to that fucking lady. But you were just like, okay, well, they said you did, so you did. Like, I don't know. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. Like, ew. Then you come in there being like, well, you owe this to who? Girl, I'll beat you up. But anyways, that's all I have to say because you know what? I can keep ranting and that's just going to turn into a whole separate stream in and of itself. Rant on God of Eos. Right. Right. We're going to save it and we're going to give it to who it belongs to for next time. But it's been so fun watching this with you and I can't wait to see what you have in store for us next, Miss Bree.
Yay.
All right. I will see you. Well, I'll talk to you soon because, you know, I got to get with you soon about something else. But I'll talk to you soon, Bree.
Okay.
All right. Say bye. Bye, bye, bye. Wrong thing. That wasn't, not supposed to be clicked. Anyway. All right, girls. We're gonna move over. Hold on. Period. There go Bree's little bubble. We're gonna move on over. That was Gods of Eos, episode 2, Primordial Deities. It gave you a little cute look on the background and the lore. And y'all know I'm a slut for exposition. So if you guys don't know, or if you guys haven't watched it, go watch it and go like it and go comment and go subscribe. Because it's everything. It's Simsbury on YouTube, and that's where you're gonna see all of this wonderful goodness, okay? Like, it's an eat. You guys, listen, you won't be disappointed. Take it from me. Take it from me. You won't be disappointed. So just go and watch it. But I will see you all next time when we get together again or with my next guest. but they're not ready yet. So we're going to hold off on them. And I'm not going to say who it is because, you know, they're not ready yet. And maybe they don't want me to say it. I could say it. She doesn't care. But I do. So we're going to hold off and leave everyone on suspense. All right. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.